Indeed, India correspondent Vishal Baristho joins us live from Abuja. Vishal, could you further break down for us expectations from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's visit to Nigeria? It's the first time in 17 years that an Indian Prime Minister is visiting Nigeria. Also, if you could tell us a little about his engagements there.
A very good morning to you, Munmun from Abuja. Now, this is the first visit of Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the last 17 years. In fact, the first visit by any Prime Minister. Abuja is now the capital of the West African nation. In fact, India established the relations with the West African nation before it attained independence 2 years before. In Lagos, it established its consulate there. Today, Prime Minister's visit is seen with a lot of enthusiasm. I'm here reporting from the Hotel Hilton, where the Prime Minister would be received, and tomorrow we would also be having a gathering with the Indian diaspora. So tomorrow the Prime Minister would also have a tete-a-tete with the President of Nigeria, on whose invitation the Prime Minister is here. And we are also expecting some of the MOUs, like I mentioned in my report, in the digital economy, in culture, in survey. And also we are hoping that some kind of agreement would also come up in the defense production, because the Indian companies, especially the MSMEs and the startups, they had their show here in Abuja, and we are expecting that the defense cooperation between the two countries grows stronger, because India is now exporting defense products to 100 nations. So it is a very good opportunity, and it's a long awaited 17 years. Nigeria has been expecting the Prime Minister. Last time it was 2007, and now it is Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Munmun?
Yes, Vishal, also the Prime Minister in his departure statement has referred to how he's been receiving warm welcome messages in Hindi from the Indian diaspora there particularly. Tell us about how excited the Indian community is before the Prime Minister's arrival.
Well, Munmun, as you have also been traveling around the world, the Indian diaspora has always been very good ambassadors of the country. And here in Nigeria, they are very strong, standing at 50,000 number. So, and also Indian companies, they are the second largest employer of the Nigerians after the federal government. So 50,000 people, especially from Abuja, from Lagos, they are coming from all over. And let me also tell you that there is a club called Doordarshan Club. It's a Nigerian club, and they are all Hindi speaking people, and they get their education in Hindi from, that is arranged by the High Commission, Indian High Commission in Nigeria. And they have also tweeted a video message welcoming Prime Minister Narendra Modi in Hindi that has been retweeted by the Prime Minister. So it's people-to-people contact is very strong here. The Indian community is very strong here, and they're coming from all over. Let me tell you that Abuja is only the administrative city, but the larger part of the Indian community resides in Lagos, which was the older capital of Nigeria. So there's a lot of excitement here, and here at the Hotel Hilton, which is just behind me, there is a community reception tomorrow that has been planned at the Congress Hall. So we are all expecting that the people would get to see their Prime Minister. They have been waiting to see him. I have been speaking to some of them, and they are so very excited. They are ready with their tricolors, they are ready with their placards, and they are all very excited to receive the Prime Minister, and they are very proud of the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who has taken India to the top 5 economies of the world, and we are all expecting that India would soon be there in the top 3 bracket. Munmun?
Yes, Vishal. Also, if you could tell us about expectations in terms of the various sectors of cooperation, because development assistance is one such area. I believe that India and Nigeria have decided that a lot of it, in terms of many millions of dollars, would be now repurposed to meet some of the priorities that Nigeria has set for itself. So if you could tell us more about the various areas of gamut of cooperation and how this visit is expected to give a boost across sectors of cooperation.
Well, sir. Well, certainly, now, Munmun, let me give you a breakup when we talk about the pharma industry. India is the pharmacy of the world, and here in Nigeria, it controls the 70% market. Indian companies are already invested, have already invested 27 billion US dollars. And it is not only pharma industry, but also the IT industry, which is coming up very strongly. And also the creative industry. Let me tell you that Bollywood produces the largest film in the world, largest number of film in the world, and it is closely followed by Nollywood, which is the Nigerian version of filmmaking, and they are second in the world in producing films. In fact, a lot of ventures, there have been 2 joint ventures between the two, and the postcard series was shot completely in Mumbai. And so these, especially this part, both the countries are looking very closely, because Nigeria is taking a lot of help from the Indian expertise as far as film production is concerned. The IT sector is there, the pharma industry is there, and all the FMCGs, they are all very strong here in Nigeria. In fact, the 2-wheelers and the 3-wheeler industry of India is very popular here in Nigeria. But there are also other sectors that India needs to get its hold here, especially the digital economy, and that is being talked about here. Because if you come to Nigeria, then there are certain issues with the digital economy, and the world has seen how India has taken this opportunity of the pandemic, creating its digital economy that is very, very popular across the world. So Nigeria also wants to gain something out of it, and also wants to create its own digital economy. So these are the sectors that both the countries are looking at: creative industry, the digital economy, the pharma industry, which pharma sector, which India is already very strong, and the IT sector, which Nigeria is very keen upon, because India has a very strong presence as far as the IT sector is concerned in Nigeria. Munmun?
We'll leave it at that. Vishal Baristo reporting from Abuja, the capital of Nigeria.